for him to throw it up there when he needs. Needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah. Riley Green leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. One out in the top of the first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And a foul ball. Keller, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground. Tosses to first, and Seager is set down. Rangers go down in order. Back here in Boston. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trevor Story leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Can't glove it cleanly. He won't get back to first in time, and he reaches safely. Here's Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Story gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. In there at the knees. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Just missed.
Outside.
next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Cal Raleigh swings through it for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 4-0. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground, right side. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ground ball up the middle. Seager. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Boston picks up 4 on the grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Keller back to work. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here comes Max Muncy. Big time power.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And that one pulled foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Justin Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
The 2-1. Foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And there's one down. Here's Trevor Story now.
Number 10, designated hitter, Trevor Story.
There's the strike.
0-1.
That clips the corner. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. In the air, right field. Green settles under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Ketel Marte up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead, and stepping in for Boston, Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, and that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ohtani sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Riley Green. Grounded out his first time up. That one outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters.
And a base hit right there. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So now it's Corey Seager. That misses. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Albies off of first with 2 away. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Marte on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Cal Raleigh. Swinging a foul straight back.
Raleigh's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for the Red Sox, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. J.P. Crawford digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's down. A base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Start of the fourth, here's Muncy to hit. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Salvi steps into the box now. And that one
1-0.
cutting but missing down low.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Next offering is outside. And that skips into there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch swinging. Langford measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield. So for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Next offering is down low. And that one is inside. That's too low. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And he boots it.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down. Jason Dominguez stepping in for the Rangers.
That's off the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Ohtani on the move. And that is that. Back here in Boston, here's the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Out towards right center field. Green on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Then there's one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and that ball is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game. It's 6-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And now batting Mike Trout. A walk, and he's also singled. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1. Nope. That's inside.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside corner, there's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Riley Green. Keller back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that misses. Ball one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Seager now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ball one there.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the grounds.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And here is Jake Berger. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through the sweeper.
0-2.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So stepping in for Boston, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Checks his swing, dribbled to the right side. Scoops it up barehanded. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. Sean Armstrong into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2-0.
In there at the knees. Now 2-1. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
This one smacked out to left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Red Sox up 6-1. Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Adrian Del Castillo, the next to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Foul ball there. 2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Taylor Ward up next for the Red Sox. Out to short, Seager. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Justin Turner. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, and now Wyatt Langford. Armstrong, a righty that throws with power. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. That's down.
Counts 1-0.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. High fly ball out to left field. Ward should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So next to hit for Texas, Jason Dominguez.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one the other way. And it one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Riley Green. Next pitch misses way outside. Dominguez over at second, 1 down. On the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. And there's a ball. Lined into right. Ohtani makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. In time.
Out.
Got him.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. Hot shot to third. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in Boston, here comes Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Taylor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball 1, no
The
strike.
shortstop takes the ball. The other way. Makes the catch. 1 down. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy at the dish. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink
0-1.
on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Number 46,
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's 7-1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
0-1 is
ton.
the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dominguez makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. J.P. Crawford up next for the Red Sox.
J.P. Crawford.
Tap foul at the plate. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
So Salvi is set down on strikes. Adrian Del Castillo stepping in for the Rangers. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Langford at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
If I can't play around with him here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Inside ball 3.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a foul out of play. Rogers is just 1 strike away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So a man at first. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, not close. Langford off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike 2.
3-2.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.